Плюс-плюс, бачу.
Operators from Team F of the 1st Detachment, 144th Center of the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, SOF, carried out a special operation along one of the active operational directions, demonstrating the precision, coordination, and stealth that characterize Ukraine's elite special forces. Operating under strict concealment, the SOF team infiltrated a populated settlement without revealing their presence. Their mission required careful planning and disciplined execution as they maneuvered through the area while avoiding enemy detection. The operators advanced to their designated objectives, positioning themselves to carry out the next phase of the operation. Thanks to the team's coordinated actions and tactical execution, the operators successfully seized control of a designated sector within the settlement. During the operation, they captured an enemy soldier and conducted a systematic clearing operation to secure the surrounding areas, eliminating immediate threats and ensuring control of the position. According to the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, the captured prisoner of war represents more than another successful tactical achievement. The detainee is considered a valuable intelligence source whose information may assist Ukrainian forces in identifying enemy positions, understanding operational plans, disrupting future hostile activities, and ultimately helping protect the lives of Ukrainian service members during future operations. The mission also highlights the continuing role of Ukraine's Special Operations Forces in conducting some of the most demanding and high-risk missions throughout the conflict. SOF operators routinely work behind enemy lines and within contested gray zone areas where they carry out reconnaissance, gather critical intelligence, inflict losses on opposing forces, and create favorable conditions for follow-on operations by the Ukrainian Defense Forces. These operations require a combination of stealth, speed, precision, and close coordination, enabling Special Operations Forces to achieve tactical objectives while supporting broader military efforts on the battlefield. The Ukrainian Special Operations Forces continue to emphasize their commitment to conducting complex missions in support of Ukraine's defense, operating under their enduring motto, "Always beyond the line."
Rare first-person combat recording captures Ukrainian reconnaissance troops clearing an enemy-held position during a successful operation in the Zaporizhzhia region. The mission was carried out by the Expedition Team, a reconnaissance unit of the 5th Directorate of the International Legion's Main Intelligence Directorate, HUR, of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The footage provides a close-up view of the soldiers advancing cautiously through a network of trenches previously occupied by Russian forces. Every step highlights the constant danger faced by reconnaissance teams operating in heavily contested areas. At one point during the advance, one of the 2 Ukrainian scouts accidentally brushes his foot against an enemy stretcher left inside the trench. The seemingly harmless contact immediately raises suspicion, prompting both soldiers to react without hesitation. Recognizing the possibility of a hidden booby trap, they quickly retreat to a safe distance. Their instincts prove correct. The stretcher had been rigged with a grenade designed to detonate if disturbed. Fortunately, the explosive fails to activate because the tension on the attached tripwire is insufficient to pull the grenade's safety mechanism completely free from its retaining hook. The malfunction prevents a potentially fatal explosion, allowing the reconnaissance team to continue the operation safely. The incident underscores the extreme hazards of trench warfare, where abandoned equipment and ordinary objects may conceal deadly traps. It also highlights the discipline, situational awareness, and rapid decision-making required of Ukrainian reconnaissance units conducting frontline operations in the Zaporizhzhia sector. Over the past 24 hours, the Ukrainian Defense Forces engaged in 269 combat engagements with Russian forces across various frontline sectors. According to the General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the most intense fighting took place in the Kostyantynivka sector, where Russian forces continued to conduct sustained offensive operations in an attempt to pressure Ukrainian defenses. The latest battlefield update, published by the General Staff on Facebook and reported by Ukrinform. During the reporting period, Russian forces conducted a large-scale combined attack using missiles, aircraft, artillery, and unmanned aerial systems. The enemy launched one missile attack, fired 83 missiles, and conducted 70 airstrikes, during which 254 guided aerial bombs were dropped on Ukrainian positions and surrounding areas. In addition to missile and airstrikes, Russian forces significantly increased their use of unmanned systems. According to the report, they deployed 8,980 kamikaze drones over the past 24 hours, while conducting 2,941 strikes targeting populated areas and Ukrainian military positions. Of these attacks, 39 were carried out using multiple launch rocket systems, MLRS, adding to the ongoing pressure along the front line. Despite the intense bombardment, the Ukrainian Defense Forces continued to conduct counter-offensive operations against high-value Russian military assets. During the same period, missile forces and artillery units successfully attacked 4 UAV command posts, 3 areas where Russian personnel were concentrated, 7 command posts, and 1 additional high-value military target belonging to the invading forces, as part of an ongoing effort to disrupt Russian command, coordination, and battlefield operations.
U.S. President Donald Trump said Friday that the United States has not agreed to let Ukraine manufacture Patriot missile interceptors, although discussions are still ongoing. Speaking at a cabinet meeting at Camp David, Trump said Washington must be very careful about letting somebody build them, calling the move a big step. The comments contrast with Trump's earlier statement during talks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Turkey, where he said he would grant Ukraine a production license. Trump has since stopped short of confirming that commitment. As Russia intensifies its missile attacks, Ukraine continues to seek more Patriot interceptors, the only weapons in its arsenal capable of destroying ballistic missiles. Kyiv has long pursued a co-production agreement for Patriot PAC-3 missiles to strengthen domestic production. Meanwhile, Ukraine's ambassador to the United States, Olha Stefanishina, said Lockheed Martin remains committed to expanding cooperation with Ukraine. Company executives recently met with Zelensky and are expected to visit Ukraine soon as discussions continue.